You guys are still talking about Donald Trump winning the election, huh? I'm still geeking over that season 3 news of Young Justice. Roll the footage. So hey, what is going on, you guys? Thank you for joining me again on Christopher's Couch. I am Christopher, and today I'm going to be reviewing Season 5, Episode 6 of Arrow, So It Begins. So this episode revolves around Prometheus killing random people, trying to get the Green Arrow's attention. And man, so he's killing like a taxi driver. He's killed a mother with 2 kids and stuff like that. And he really wants to get Oliver Queen's attention. But you find out that these killings aren't just random. Like Felicity and Curtis try and find a connection between them, but they don't. But they put the victims' names into an algorithm, which I guess it changes their name or something. Somehow their names match as previous names of victims that Oliver Queen has had from season 1. You know, if you remember season 1, he had this book that his dad gave him that had a list of names, and you know, season 1 he was pretty much taking down the people's names that was in the books, and that's what he was doing. That's what the names of the victims' names turn out to be, the same names that was in that book. So I thought that was cool because, I mean, it makes me believe that whoever Prometheus is has to be someone from the past. I mean, obviously, there's no other explanation as to how they would know these names. I mean, unless they've seen the book themselves. So, pretty much, yeah, that. We also have, I mean, not that much really happened. But we also had the team, the Green Arrow squad coming together, working together. And when they were looking for Prometheus or their next killer, pretty much Oliver didn't want them knowing until shit got real. And when shit got real, they finally told them, hey, there's a serial killer on the loose and stuff like that. And it kind of made their team a little bit mad, you know, Artemis and Wild Dog. It kind of made them mad because they're like, why are we just now finding out that there's a serial killer out there? Why haven't we been known this and stuff like that? And there's kind of this tension in the group right now because the new team is starting to realize that, you know, Oliver Queen and the ones closer to him, like Felicity and Diggle, you know, they only tell them stuff at particular moments or times. So they feel like, man, if we're a team, we need to know everything that there is to know, not when you choose to tell us and stuff. So there was some tension because when they find out that that Oliver had a hit list, you know, they started looking at him differently. I mean, they already knew that he were killers, but like Artemis, she was able to relate because she said she knew some of the names that was in that book. So now she looks at him completely different. As I mean, they all pretty much look at him not as a killer, but as a serial killer. And even Ragman says basically what Prometheus is saying is he sees you as the serial killer. So there definitely was some tension, and people, I guess some of his team actually, you know, started to kind of dislike him, especially Artemis for some reason. And later on, Artemis actually, when they find out who the next victims could be, Oliver Queen sends his team to, you know, disperse and track down one person, stick with them. If you see Prometheus, call it in and we'll, you know, come and help. And Artemis actually sees Prometheus on a train, and she doesn't call it in. I guess she's just so mad or whatever, but she doesn't call it in, and we actually get Prometheus versus Artemis fight. And man, I thought that, I mean, I don't know, is Prometheus, is he, you know, holding back or what? Because I think he probably, if he wanted to, could have killed Artemis, but they were fighting for a good while. And it seemed like Artemis was holding her own. But like I said, maybe Prometheus was taking it easy because that's not his target. But Artemis, it was funny because Artemis actually, like, she shot him with the arrow, like, right there. Like, right here. And it just, like, bounced off. And I was like, what the fuck? Really? It just bounced off. Like, is that Kevlar or Tavalar, whatever it's called, is that shit that strong? Or she's just not that strong, that the force she was using is just whatever. But it bounced off, but then she hit him again in the back, and it actually, like, hit, and he just took it out like it was nothing. So I don't know, maybe his vest or the jacket he's wearing is more stronger in the front, I don't know. But they were fighting, and she actually ended up cutting him, which is weird, because it's like, maybe she didn't know she had cut him, because they could have just taken where she cut him and taken his sample, you know, his blood sample, and ran tests to find out who this person is. But I guess they overlooked that in this episode. But anyway, she was able to cut him, and then Green Arrow comes, and pretty much after Prometheus kind of knocks her out, the Green Arrow comes and intervenes, and he runs away, setting a bomb. He does this shit like so quick. Like, I swear to you, this guy he had to have been trained by Kakashi Itachi or somebody, the way this dude moves so quick and silent. I mean, he was able to escape and set a bomb all in the blink of an eye and just blew up the train. I was like, God damn, can he do that? Is he that fast? Is he faster than Hatake Kakashi? I'm starting to think so. But that was Prometheus and Artemis' first encounter. And this episode we also got some flashbacks, of Oliver Queen in the past. You know, he's joined Bravva, and this episode they was teaching him how to make bombs, because they want him to blow up a casino. Pretty much the person he's trying to kill in the flashbacks, they pretty much put a warning out to, Bravo, the group he just joined. And so they say, hey, we want you to be yourself, to be this playboy, go check out that casino, and then blow the casino up. But he gets captured, knocked out, and the person he's been looking for, what is his name? Look on my notes. Konstantin Kovar. Yeah, Konstantin Kovar. The person he's supposed to be there to kill, captures him, and he captures him and his Brava friend or group mate or whatever, and he snapped his neck fairly easily. Like, I didn't know if that was a neck snap or what. He just like grabbed his head and he just like did a quick thing. I just blinked so fast that I didn't see what happened, but I'm pretty sure that he had cracked that guy's neck. I was like, oh man, that was pretty fast. Like, he didn't stand a chance. Other than that, we had Thea, who's pretty much trying to just keep things together. She's really trying to keep things together while Oliver Queen does that. And she's really trying to keep her eye on Detective Lance, and make sure, Officer Lance, and make sure that, he's staying on track. But you find out that he's still drinking, and he's still been drinking. And, I don't know anything about that. I'm not a drunk, but he tells her he's a drunk. This is what he is, and this is, what he does. He have nothing to live for. He has nothing to fight for. He doesn't want help. Somebody please help this man. Please, somebody help this man. But yeah, so she's trying to help him as best as she can. But don't think that a lot of that is gonna happen. Also, we had Felicity, who broke the news to her boyfriend, the police officer. She pretty much saw that there was so many problems in Oliver's group and their team that she didn't want to keep any secrets and lies from him. So she decided to tell him that, hey, I'm working with the Arrow, and she thought he was going to take it badly. I wished he would have taken it badly. I wish he would have broke up with her. I hated to see them make up. Like, I just want Felicity Smoke all to myself. Why can't I have her to myself? Why? Why? Man, I can't be the jealous type. Well, he would take it. I mean, he was actually pretty stoked about it because he understands that although she is a criminal and doing criminal things, that she's doing it for a right cause and saving people and helping people. You know, the family business. But no. So he's cool with that. And, you know, thought the episode was good. But the highlight of the episode, I mean, the real highlight, I mean, it has to be the last 2 minutes. The last 2 minutes. So Felicity does forensics on the kunais, the throwing knives that Prometheus uses, and they find out that the throwing knives are actually made from Green Arrow, Oliver Queen Green Arrow's old arrows that he used to shoot back in like the first season and stuff like that. They've just been combined with another material. They've been forged with another material. So they're like, well, if they have this, then that must mean that they must work with the SPD. That it must be someone, you know, in the police department, someone that can get to the evidence storage locker room, wherever the evidence is, you know, to get his old bows and his old equipment, his old artillery that he used to use. And the screen cuts back to it cuts over to Officer Lance, who's just waking up from like a nap. And man, oh man, this dude he's got a cut. He's bleeding. He's got a cut. Similar, it's the exact spot where Artemis had cut Prometheus. So you're like, what? How the fuck did he get that? He doesn't even know how he got it. He wakes up, he looked like he just had a fucking hangover, and he's got this cut, and then he looks on his little coffee table. What does he see? He sees a motherfucking throwing star. He sees it. He picks it up. And he's looking like, what the fuck is this? What happened to my hand? Oh my God. Donald Trump is president? Man. Hey. The show goes off, man. Hey. It's just so many questions. Like, how is he Prometheus? How? I don't know. How is he Prometheus? I mean, it would be easy to say he's Prometheus, but Prometheus has these fighting skills, like he's been trained by somebody that this officer just hasn't even been trained by nobody. So it's like, how can he be Prometheus? I mean that's the biggest question of this episode of this season now, because it's like, how? I mean, I really don't know how he can be Prometheus. I really can't wait to see how they explain this. The only thing I can think of is I was thinking back to man, I forgot his name. Jeez, I forgot his name. I can't think of his name from, you know, the Dark Archer, Thea's dad. I don't know why I can't think of his name. Remember when he had Thea kill the Black Canary when he was using that herbs or drugs in what, season 3 or something like that? Season 3. Yeah, that was season 3. Of season 3, he was using. No, that was season. Yeah, that was season 3. He was using the drug. Was that season 3? Yes, definitely season 3. Remember when he used the drug to control Thea and have her kill the Black Canary? Well, I thought maybe that someone got a hold of that drug or something and was using that to control him. But I mean, with Thea, she knew hand-to-hand combat and stuff. She knew how to shoot a bow and everything. So I don't know. I don't think that drug would, even though if he was being controlled, Officer Lance was being controlled, that it would allow him to do the shit that he's capable of doing. So man, hey, I don't know. Maybe somebody snuck in the motherfucker and cut this dude and planted that thing there. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. All I know is, hey, I'm shocked. I really want to know how the fuck they gonna explain this. Man, this has been my review of The Arrow Season 5, Episode 6, So It Begins. I enjoyed this episode. That ending really got me giving it a 2 thumbs up. Two thumbs up. And can't wait to see how they explain this. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Until then, you guys enjoy your new president.